Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. So last week there was a tournament and there were some interesting results, and I want to go over the top 4 decks because these decks right here have the potential to change the meta game. Also, not only that, could make you level up faster in Master Ball rank to counter what you see every day on the ladder. That being said, like, comment, and subscribe, and we're gonna get into the decks. Alright, and we're gonna kick it off with Raichu Arceus. This deck right here looks crazy. Like, right now, I could see why it's really good, because this actually takes down Arceus or Ikorio. Like, you have the Raichu EX to punish all of the energy just being clumped up. People are also running other variants like Silvally, Zeraora, and also this punishes Dark Tina. So Raichu EX is really good in the metagame. And not only that, we have Raichu. This regular Raichu is insane because his ability when Arceus is on the bench, you could definitely take 30 damage less, making Ikorio harder to kill Raichu. Next up, we're going to talk about Arceus. Arceus is the main attacker, and we have 2 of those. The card is just the best right now in the metagame. Like, right now, Arceus is climbing back up to being one of the best cards in the metagame. Many decks are starting to utilize it, especially with the baby Pokemon being introduced. And that being said, they're playing a Pichu. Pichu is amazing with passing out energy in the beginning of the turn, which is insane. And then afterwards we have double Pikachu. It doesn't matter which Pikachu, but I assume this Pikachu does the most damage. That's why they're running this one, or they're doing it for nostalgia, who knows. And then they got the 2 Professor Oaks, Cyrus, Leaf, Guzma, Pokemon Center Lady, Mars, Pokeball, and Giant Cape. This deck came in 4th. Next up, we have Flareon EX. It's just alone. It doesn't need the Leafeon anymore. That being said, you could run 2 baby Flareons, so you could deal with the Ikorio threats. This being 110 damage is really good. It hits consistently, and you have Sylveon to draw out your deck, which makes everything a little bit more consistent. And then you got Magby, the star player of the whole deck, because you want to add energy anywhere you can. And if you could set that baby Flareon up early, that's great, because Flareon can just pick up, Flareon EX can just pick up fire energy from the trash and move it back to himself. In this build, you definitely want to be running 2 EV bags. You have to maximize your health because you're going to be taking a lot of 20 damage. In return, you're going to be dishing out 130. And then you have Guzma, Sabrina, Professor Research, and Red for finishing KOs. And with Red and double EV bag, you could do 170 damage. That is insane. And you are playing 4 EVs. Now coming in 2nd place, we have Espeon EX. This deck right here, always good. It's a consistent deck on the ladder. I recommend running this. This deck right here will win you a lot of games. It's consistent. It lives forever. Espeon with its psychic healing is amazing. Once you set up 2 of those, and then you could just keep swapping them out for a continuous 60 healing on any of your Espeons that got hit in the previous turn. And then afterwards you have cards like Sylveon EX in order to draw your deck. This card is amazing, meta changing. Then we got baby Sylveon to deal with all the Ikorios. Exactly, a lot of people have been complaining about Ikorio, but you know, it comes down to deck building. You know, you have to utilize everything that's around and see what you could flow into your deck. In this manner, you could could get away with playing 1 out because you have cards like Sylveon to draw you Sylveon EX to draw you Baby Sylveon, or you have Eevee, find a friend, and then you got cards like Professor Oak to hopefully draw them as well. You could get red carded and probably draw into your own Sylveon, who knows. But we got Professor Oak, Sabrina's, Cyrus, red Pokeball, Eevee bags, red card, and giant cape. Now what ended up taking everything was Guzlord EX. Yes, this deck is still really good. So we got 2 Poipole, and then we got the 2 Naganadel, however you pronounce that card. That card right there doing 40 damage and giving you the guaranteed poison is amazing. You want to take advantage of that as much as you can. And then we got the Nihilego. Nihilego is amazing. The poison damage, it just does a lot. Like, it's pretty good. Next up, we have Guzlord. And then Guzlord, we're playing them at 1. So I'm guessing they're maximizing everything on the poison, and they want to just make the deck a little bit more consistent, because if you're drawing a lot of Guzlord EXs, you tend to like clog up your hand, and you definitely don't want to do that. Then you play Celesteela. Celesteela is pretty good, so you could definitely shift all your Pokemon around. Next up, you got Lucamines, Professor's Research, Cyrus, Pokemon Center Lady, Pokeballs, red card, Poison Barbs, and Beastie Knight. This is pretty good, so you could start doing heavy damage on your opponent's Pokemon, and you have poison on top of that. This deck handles Oricorio pretty well. But those are the top 4 decks that did really good. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.